Hello, welcome into another exciting episode of The Scene. I'm your host, Bubba Starts, and with me today is Elizabeth Luczak with Mitchell Main Street and Beyond. Elizabeth, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me. Super excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, why don't you start by telling everyone a little bit about what Mitchell and Main Street and Beyond is and what you guys do?
Yeah, so once again, I'm Elizabeth Luczak. I'm the event manager for Mitchell Main Street and Beyond over here in Mitchell, South Dakota. We are a nonprofit organization that was developed to influence the advancement and development of our Main Street and a little bit beyond, of course. Well, our mission is to support those small businesses and retail development while hosting those amazing downtown events that we take so much pride in and working with other individuals to do improvement for our infrastructures, our buildings. It's the whole thing so that we can help make our historic commercial district the heartbeat of our town and have a healthy overall downtown.
Well, that just sounds awesome, Elizabeth. We appreciate the work that you do for the town of Mitchell. Obviously, the Scene has our open mics there at Dr. Lucky's, so we're very appreciative of the promotion that you do for the town of Mitchell and our events as well. So
Great.
you got a lot of events coming up. Do you want to speak about a few of those?
Yeah, absolutely. So with Mitchell Main Street and Beyond, we try to do anything related to business, shop, dine, live, and experience for all the families that live in Mitchell and the surrounding communities. So it's not just like, oh, I'm not from Mitchell, I don't want to go. No, we want everyone to come experience Mitchell because, like you said, Dr. Lucky's, you got your open mics there. You got gentlemen right around coming up. Main Street has it happening. We got more to offer on our quaint, like little Main Street than some other places do. And we have that sense of community when you walk into our town. Now, we do have a really cool thing coming up. It's called First Fridays on Main, and that is on May 3rd. It's kicking off at 5 p.m. Now, if you've never heard of First Fridays on Main, that's okay. But I'm going to give you the details real quick. It is live music, food trucks, family activities, anywhere from face painting to super slime events for our mayoral candidates and city council candidates coming up. We got vendors, we got paint by number with our Mitchell Area Art Council. Like, it is going to be packed. It fills the entire area right around the world's only Corn Palace. And we put bands up on the Corn Palace Plaza, music filled with, the air is filled with music and just family fun for all ages.
Well, that sounds great. And I can speak from experience as my band Starts and Ends played there last year for your season opener. So how fun. Well,
Yeah.
and I know you have a official after party spot for your First Fridays this year.
We do, and that is Dr. Lucky's. So as you get the party started down on Main Street, you can wander down Main having fun, and then you check out Dr. Lucky's as the official after party to First Fridays on Main this summer. It is going to be a night full of fun. You don't want to miss it. You got to come check out Mitchell.
You sure do. And for all you listeners out there, you can catch Starts and Ends at that first official May 3rd after party. We'll be playing at Dr. Lucky's with our good friend Tristan Schofield. And I know Colin Donnelly Music is going to be on the main stage for downtown Friday nights. What a great event that you put on, Elizabeth. I really do appreciate you, and all of us at the Scene appreciate all the work that you put into promoting events and inviting us to tag along on a few of them. We got a real big one coming up Memorial Day weekend. Do you want to speak about your event a little bit, and then I'll kind of talk about our part in that?
Oh, yeah. So Memorial Weekend in Mitchell is on the south part of our downtown. We bring in music and a rib fest. That's right. We do a rib fest right here in Mitchell downtown. We bring in competitors to see who has that best rib. While doing that, it's a fundraiser for our local rural office of community service, where the proceeds go directly as a donation to them that helps out our community. But that's not all. There's kid pedal pull, there's ice cream, there's a show and shine that is just classic cars and fun vehicles for blocks and blocks. And if that's not enough, we partner up with the South Dakota Mud Racers that perform at 1 p.m. on Sunday, just on the outside of town here. They bring the Mud Racers down on Main Street. So if you've never seen one, this is your opportunity to see these vehicles up close in person. And that group of people, they're amazing to work with as well. Now, while you're walking Main Street, you're going to hear live music from local artists, all kinds of great things. And once again, Dr. Lucky's is showing up and having fun with the community.
Well, and that's going to be a huge one for us. Starts and Ends will be headlining the Dancing in the Streets party there at Dr. Lucky's that night. We wanted to have a very community-driven vibe. We have a lot of good stuff going on there during the day, while your event is kind of going full bore and has the music. We're more of the kind of chill spot, right? A lot of tables and chairs and places to just relax. We have some art installations that will be out there, and lots of fun things that we have planned for the art community to utilize that space during the day. And then that night, once the street's back open, we're closing down the side street, and we're going to have a big party right there at Dr. Lucky's with Starts and Ends and some other really great musicians, including Alyssa Kaiser, who is going to be featured very soon on some more The Scene and DBS events. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, and that's giving it pretty honest there. Starts and Ends is bringing it, folks. This is something that communities have been asking for, is a good old-fashioned street dance. And Dr. Lucky's and Stars and Ends is bringing it. So thank you guys for putting it on for Mitchell.
Well, thank you, Elizabeth. You really, you had a lot to do with all of us kind of getting our poop in a group, for lack of a better way to put it, and getting the permits and everything, and making sure that we were on the legal side of all of that. So thank you so much for all the work that you've helped us with. And we can't wait to have a great time with you.
Of course.
Yeah, well, we can't wait to have a great time with you all summer long. So what's that? We're getting together in May. We're getting together a little bit in July, too. July 5th, you got a real big First Friday that night. You want to talk a little bit about what's going to be different about that night rather than just the other First Friday events?
Real quick for First Fridays on Main. So if you're a first time, you never heard of First Fridays on Main, we kick it off May through September, and we work the bones of the event are the same: live music, vendors, food trucks, family activities. We change it up a little bit every First Friday. And July 5th, we're going to have Stars and Ends out there, and we're having a huge shindig down there to celebrate 4th of July on July 5th, starting we're trying to do it a little early, but we're going to stay 5 p.m. and we're going to go until 10 p.m. at night. You got to come check out Mitchell for the 4th of July this year. It's going to be fun. Bubba and his crew are going to be out there. It's going to be just an amazing atmosphere that these guys put on for us.
Well, thank you so much for your kind words, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. The band is really looking forward to taking the stage. And are there going to be fireworks that night?
We're working on that. So if you are a listener and you want to be a sponsor for fireworks in Mitchell, South Dakota, give us a call. You can find more information about Mitchell Main Street and Beyond at mitchellmainstreet.com. You can find all of our contact information and event details there. Or you can always give us a jingle. But yeah. Fingers crossed, Bubba.
That sounds great. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be in town tomorrow, so I'll knock some doors and we'll see if we can't get a sponsor for those fireworks and make it happen. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your energy. Obviously, I get to see you a lot, and we work together quite a bit.
Okay.
So it's a great time. I really
appreciate
it.
Making it happen. That's what we're doing.
Hey, that is exactly what we're doing here. So thank you to all of our listeners, and we'll see you next time on The Scene. Thank you for listening. Remember to go to patreon.com/thescenesd. Follow us on all your social media channels and make yourself part of The Scene.